2, 1.
Coming up on Rambler Report, a recap on how Ramblers experience a solar eclipse. And did you know how inclusivity is being incorporated at Wrigley Field? Also,
and how are students celebrating Earth Month at Loyola? I'm William Bazone for the Rambler Report, and we've got all that coming up right after this.
From the Convergence studio in the Loyola School of Communication, this is Rambler Report.
this week Loyola Ramblers joined the million of people around the country to watch what was called the Great American Eclipse.
Ramblers sat in awe of the eclipse across the campus quads and across the Midwest. Hello, I'm Blake Hall, and thank you for joining us on this week's Rambler Report.
And I'm Elizabeth Winchester. We start this week's report with Natalie King's coverage of solar eclipse from the Water Tower campus.
I'm here outside the Quinlan School of Business on the Water Tower campus where students and faculty are gathered to watch the 2024 solar eclipse.
Love anything that's natural, and so I didn't want to miss this, but I've been pressed for time, so I hadn't gotten glasses, so I was walking around hoping to find some. They were all out everywhere, and a kind gentleman said he had a 5-pack and gave me one. So now I went around the 4th and 5th floors of my building to let everybody know I'd share. So I'm standing out here waiting for anybody who wants to use the glasses to take a look.
Watched it in 2017. Didn't get to see the whole effect, so I'm super excited. I've got glasses, I've got a lens for my camera, and it's just starting. So I'm going to monitor. We're about maybe 25% there now, and I'm going to monitor throughout. Got them from my RA as a little gift, which was so nice of her. So thank you, Elle. And yes, they're going to help me so I can look at the sun today. Now, it's my turn to take a look. For Rambler Report, I'm Natalie King.
Even though Chicago didn't experience a total eclipse, many traveled to get a better view of the event. Large crowds gathered along the eclipse path of totalion to see the natural phenomenon in person. Illinois and Indiana were 2 of 15 states that the total eclipse traveled over. Among those enjoying the sight was journalism professor Lee Hood, who met people who had traveled from far and wide to witness the wonder of nature.
I'm getting up in age, and this will be my last chance. I figured this was just really a great opportunity. I won't get to see it again unless I go to the Azores or some other obscure area in the middle of nowhere.
We are in totality of the eclipse. It has gotten significantly cooler. It is dark. It is a very amazing phenomenon.
Despite what some may believe, this is not a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The next eclipse will happen in August 2026, but it will be visible from Greenland, Iceland, and parts of Europe. The next one in the continental U.S. is not until 2044.
With allergy season starting, Megan Walsh is at the Water Tower campus to ask students how they cope with the dreaded season.
About 1 in 4 people experience allergies during the spring season. In order to help you, we're going to ask people at the Water Tower campus what they do to alleviate the symptoms.
Sometimes it affects my throat, but it's mostly just a runny nose. I will take Flonase that's about it, Flonase.
I've actually never really experienced allergies. Yeah, I have a few friends who usually they get allergies around the springtime, but pretty mild though.
Grass, trees, like just the buds on the trees, I would say, is the worst. I tried Sudafed in the past, but it doesn't seem to help. Zyzel is usually the best.
If your normal medications aren't helping, researchers recommend immunotherapy to help alleviate the symptoms that you are experiencing during the season. For Rambler Report, I'm Megan Walsh.
Between climate change and changes to the area's microbiome, the symptoms are just getting worse each year. April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and campus offices across Loyola University, including the Campus of Equity and Compliance, the Wellness Center, and Student Government of Loyola Chicago, will be hosting events focused on promoting consent and preventing assault. Information on programming can be found on the Wellness Center Instagram account at Loyola Wellness Center.
The month of April is Earth Month, and organizations across Loyola are championing environmental initiatives and hosting events aimed at building a more sustainable future. These Earth Month activities demonstrate Loyola's commitment to promoting sustainability throughout April and year-round. With events like Eco Prom this Saturday and Earth Day party on April 20th, there are many ways to get involved. Reporter Rambler Bazone took to Loyola's campus to ask students how they plan on celebrating Earth Month.
Folks, I'm here in front of Loyola's School of Environmental Sustainability, where I asked students how they were celebrating Earth Month here at Loyola.
I am so excited for Earth Month. I am watching all my favorite Earth movies. I will be going on a lot of runs to enjoy like the outside and get like fresh air. I love going on the Lakeshore Trail and running there, seeing the water and all the dogs and stuff. So yeah.
Absolutely. I am over the moon. I am so excited. As an environmental science minor, I'm very passionate about the environment. So I can't wait.
The weather's been really nice, so I've just been trying to spend more time outside, just like taking walks. My friends and I like to sit on the quad and do crafts and just hang out with each other. Yeah, so I think just like better appreciating the world that we have.
You know, April 22nd, that's my birthday, so I love Earth Day.
I've heard about the Eco Prom. I have some friends who are environmental sustainability majors, so I've heard about it from them, but it sounds like fun.
With so many awesome and fun green events and great ways to take advantage of the beautiful weather we have here in Chicago, make sure you get out there and celebrate Earth Month at Loyola. For Rambler Report, I'm William Bazone.
Summertime in Chicago is around the corner, and the Green City Farmers Market is back. The 3 local markets can be found in Lincoln Park, West Loop, and Avondale. Here, shoppers can find locally grown fresh produce, fruits, vegetables, meats, and cheese. The market has one of the largest lineups of vendors where residents can find live music and delicious bites cooked on site at every stand. Lines are wrapped around the park for Gales V's best ever grilled cheese and Avon Farms chicken and waffles. From April through November, the farmers market is open from 7 to 1 on Saturdays, and from May through November, it is open from 7 to 1 on Wednesdays. Whether you're gathering ingredients for your next dinner or want to plan a fun day outside with your dog, the Green City Farmers Market is the perfect way to spend a weekend.
This semester, students have noticed a new Mexican food truck parked outside of the Corboy Law Center. Bella Giudice is at Corboy to find out more about how this truck ended up here.
The Azteca food truck has been a special part of Rambler's lunches. The taco truck first appeared on the Lakeshore campus in fall 2022, before making its way to the Water Tower campus this semester.
I'm here at El Azteca. They have really good stuff. They're a great addition to the campus since they've been coming here this semester. One of my favorite things to get here is the quesadilla, and the carne asada burritos are fantastic. I come here in between my classes, and it really makes it easy lunch for me to get.
From their restaurant on 5011 West Fullerton Ave, El Azteca has made themselves known across the city. Their presence is known from Lollapalooza to DePaul University, and their food trucks have expanded through Chicago, making their way to both Lakeshore and Water Tower campuses.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it to Loyola students especially. It's just so convenient right outside of class. You can just get it like right before or after class. I've eaten it like on my drive home, so it's really great. I really like it.
I'm here like twice. It's great. My favorite item is the torta. I go to school here, so I eat here like when I'm at school sometimes.
In 2019, an electrical fire forced their Mexican restaurant to pivot their business into the food truck scene, and has parked trucks at Loyola, UIC, and DePaul campuses.
He ido a otros lugares a vender y no son tan amables como en las universidades, pero estoy muy a gusto, está muy bien aquí.
El Azteca lost nearly 75% of their sales after the accident. In the years since, they have been able to recover with the help of their changed business plan, one that allows them to share their food with a wider audience.
Cada persona tiene sus diferentes culturas y creo que es muy importante que podamos conocer un poquito de ella, y creo que al menos la cultura de donde yo vengo, que es la mexicana, yo creo que la comida es lo que une a todo el mundo.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my lunch now. From Rambler Report, I'm Bella Giudice.
Thanks, Bella. The taco truck is parked outside of Corboy Law Center and Regis Hall every day from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m.
It's National Library Week, and Loyola is celebrating by hosting a number of themed events at all of the libraries across campus. The events promote the different amenities that the libraries have to offer. The Dean of University Libraries, Mary Ann Ryan, met with students at the Information Commons in the downtown Lewis Library for her annual Hot Dogs with the Dean. The event took place on Wednesday and offered students free hot dogs for those who attended.
Coming up next, a recap of the men's volleyball team's final regular season game and the debate team's success at nationals.
Plus a look into why thrifting is becoming an increasingly popular trend.
Friendship to me means having someone by your side, someone who's going to be there with you through thick and thin.
Is somebody that I can be myself around. And Breen is like a pocket of sunshine. Like, I love her. When she texts me, I get happy. Like, and Breen's texting me.
What don't I love about Christine? She's amazing. I can't even remember when the first time was that we actually met in person, but every time I see her, it's like, just like she said, I'm a pocket of sunshine. She's like my ray of sunshine. She just brightens my day every time.
I remember when we went skydiving, you remember I was very scared.
Yeah.
And she kind of just sat right there and she kind of rubbed my back and gave me a little bit of, you got this, and she helped me kind of remind myself of not so much of who I am, but why I am who I am.
Immerman Angels was there for me when I was going through my own cancer. And she had been where I was at that time. And to me, it was just really important. Given both of our histories and our past with cancer, we've learned so much at a young age. And it's just amazing to have a friend that gets that's been down that road. And I don't know, she's the happiness to my day. I love you.
Immerman Angels, your one-on-one cancer support community.
The men's volleyball team ended their regular season with a spike. The Ramblers downed number 14 Lewis in straight sets at its last regular home game. The game marked two special occasions, a pregame honoring of the Ray Strong Foundation and the celebration of 7 graduating seniors. Loyola head coach John Hawks had this to say about what led to their success.
The conference was great. We learned our opponents. We saw what we could do. I mean, offensively, we hit 432 tonight, which was above our season average. We're hitting 373 in conference, which is 53 points higher than the next closest opponent. So offensively, we're in really good hands, pun intended.
Loyola's debate team soared at a major competition, ranking second out of 72 teams. Co-captain Dewan Wan and partner Jack Young claimed individual speaking honors. First-year debaters Astrid Pilardi and Isabella Galenki also shined.
Entered the national championships, if you will. So, especially due to the COVID environment, where because of COVID we couldn't travel a lot, a bunch of universities, such as Regis universities, hosted 4 online tournaments a year, acting as our qualifiers, if you will, in the league format season, similar to like the MLB, etc. And it culminated into an in-person championship tournament hosted by the United States Air Force Academy, where we ended up as runners-up.
Next, they'll judge at Chicago's debates event. You may have seen some Battle of the Bands flyers hanging around campus. DePaul and Loyola are going to face off for a college radio showdown this Saturday with live performances from intoners and Harvey Waters. The general manager of WLUW, Eleni Pillowman, talks more about the event.
And although there's no actual battle of the bands, it's just a really good experience to come out, meet some people, hang out at the end of the semester. Meet people from other radio stations and just sort of celebrate and enjoy the bands.
Is there anything that I didn't touch on that you would like to talk about?
We'll have some WLUW.
At 7 p.m. at RG's Cafe on Lakeshore campus.
The Chicago Cubs debut a new sensory room at Wrigley Field in collaboration with Culture City. Designed for fans needing a calm space during games, it features soothing sounds, gentle lights, and interactive elements. Actor Kelly Aquan praises the initiative, offering a haven for those with sensory needs. Sensory bags with noise-canceling headphones are also provided. This underscores the Cubs' dedication to inclusivity for all fans. Over the weekend, 13 Loyola Group Fitness instructors traveled to the University of Missouri for the 24th Annual Fit Fest. Midwest Fit Fest is a conference for university teams to come together and further their education on exercise and fitness. Students and professional instructors from over 10 universities attended classes and presented on their fitness format, from including psychology into exercise to paddleboard yoga. Group fitness instructors taught over 40 classes across the weekend. Lead group fitness instructor Jack Jidik presented his signature LUC cycle class to the Fit Fest community.
Representing Loyola is a dream to me, inspired me to be a group fitness instructor. I'm excited to share it with the rest of the Midwest.
Next year's conference will be hosted by Ohio State University from February 21st to 23rd.
Are you into thrifting? If not, now's the perfect time to join the trend. From buying secondhand to creating entirely new pieces from scratch, thrifting is for everyone. Lucas Kim explores this eco-friendly pastime and sheds more light on why it's drawing in so many enthusiasts.
In Alameda, California, thousands of thrifters arrive at a decommissioned military base to find hidden treasures at the Alameda Flea Market. All of them in pursuit of that one thing of the past to add to their collection. Thrifting has been a lifelong passion for antique vendor Bernie Lucero, who's been in the thrifting and selling industry for almost his entire life.
You always learn more from your elders than you do from somebody that thinks that they're smarter than you are.
Bernie specializes in selling antique jewelry from the 1890s to 1960s. He is one of millions of people who enjoy selling items from their collection to others.
And I like the jewelry better than I did the coins and the stamps that I was dealing with. So little by little bit, I transferred over to jewelry.
Bernie welcomes those who are interested in picking up thrifting as a hobby.
Basically, we're people-oriented. We enjoy people. We're not grouches. We're not mean to people. They could be mean to us once in a while, but not all the time.
But what's the point of buying resold clothes and antiques? Why would I want to buy something someone's already had? According to Goodwill, thrifting has become so popular because it's eco-friendly. It reduces the amount of clothes manufacturers make and is also a great way to create a unique look for yourself and save money. This includes someone like Jimmy Blaine, an upcoming college graduate at Loyola who's been thrifting since high school.
You're just seeing a bunch of clothes and you're able to make your own thing from it as opposed to relying on what a company is going to give you. This is a fashion, this is what you do with our clothes. It's like you take the pieces of the clothes and you can make your own thing with it.
I've been thrifting since I was a kid, having an extensive collection of antique artifacts from the past. Don't judge the chalkheads, they're pretty cool to me. For Rambler Report, I'm Lucas Kim.
Thrifting not only reduces the number of natural resources being used, it also reduces the amount of energy used and pollution that's being emitted from production. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.
We leave you today with a video of the total eclipse from Bloomington, Indiana, shot by Loyola student Jacob Habib.
So cool. Holy crap! Dude, look! Crazy guy.